Automation can save you hours per week and allow you to finally scale your startup. Hey guys, I'm Stefan, the founder of the data management bureau Raffles Ambassadors based here in Norway. I want to make a video showcasing what automation can really mean for startup businesses, for founders in particular. Also want to talk about the pitfalls and the challenges with automating something in startups. It's not like in the established businesses where you have established processes. These are done again and again and again. You know what is going to happen, more or less, and this is going to be done again and again and again. Okay, we automate that. That is implemented right away, and they save a lot of time from that. There are a lot of applications with automation in startups as well, but there are also a lot more challenges, a lot more things to take into account. So before I get into that, I want to quickly just make a definition of automation in case not everyone knows exactly what I'm referring to here. The definition we're using is to technology-driven processes that perform routine tasks without human intervention, allowing businesses to focus on growth. That's the general definition we're operating with here. And to provide some examples to start off with, we have automations in customer relationship managers like HubSpot. We can automate the customer follow-ups, ensuring no leads fall through the cracks. We have automation of the marketing, using, for instance, MailChimp, automating email campaigns with that, saving hours on that, and operational automation such as inventory management system to automatically track stock levels, reduce manual errors, and saving time. And for instance, for me, in my both content production and in the business in general, I've made several videos previously showcasing how I've made some systems myself, setting up a system for content management using Notion and Make, which makes it a lot easier for me to create videos like this. We also made a video comparing how to set up a proposal generator, which we use in our business in our AI automation agency, where we just input some information about the customer and the project we've talked about, and then it provides automatically a project plan, estimates the hours it will take for us, and the price for the customer to get this project. So those are some automation things that we're using in our startup, at least. So there are generally 4 key components to why automation is important for startups. First of all, it's the efficiency part. It goes without saying that when you don't need to do these things yourself, it's done by itself by a computer program, then it's efficient. You're saving a lot of time from this. It's also cost effective. You're saving a lot in operational costs. Then in addition, you can also focus on your core business. If you focus on sales, focus on the bottom line, sales and marketing, you can earn a lot more and more easily scale your business from the time you're getting when you don't have to focus on the operational stuff. It also allows much more scalability because you have limited time, limited resources, and when you can automate a lot of what has to be done but is boring and is kind of more of the operational side and not kind of bringing the business forward, then it's a lot better for you in the long run. So we've talked a little about some types of automation tools: marketing automation, sales automation, operational automation, and so on. We can easily use, or we can use project management tools like Asana, CRM systems like HubSpot, Salesforce, etc. use Hootsuite for marketing automation, and so on and so forth. But there are also some important pitfalls and considerations to make when it comes to implementing automations in startups, because what characterizes startups is that you are starting something new, and that means you also have to experiment a lot as well. There are not as many. There is a lot more experimentation and trying to figure out how to do things, and that means there aren't necessarily like completely established things of what you should do, like routines that such as would be in a more established company, where okay, month by month we can expect to do this time after time, again and again and again. There's not so much of that in startups, because they constantly have to adjust and figure out, okay, should we do this, and then adjust on the way, adjust a lot of their tasks and processes on the way. But the thing I think is important here is that we have to find the right balance. We don't want to use too much time and effort on automating something that will be replaced tomorrow, but at the same time we want to make sure that the tasks that are the most important get the most attention as well. So if we have focus on the things that can bring results to the business, focus especially on the bottom line, like the sales marketing part, we're finding good ways to automate some processes there, while also keeping the personal side of it. I made another video on the importance of balancing the personal side and the automation side with AI, but yeah, so that is a key thing to consider when you're running a startup. There's a lot of new things to do, and you have to find out what are the right things to prioritize, and will these things change in the future when we find better way to do these things. But what is key to remember here is that if it's part of the startup, if when you're building the startups, you're finding these routines, okay, you're going to do this again and again and again and again, then that's a classic example of something that can be automated. And then maybe eventually you do some adjustments here and there, or you figure out that okay, there's a better way to do this in general. Maybe you go over from cold email to LinkedIn, for instance, but then okay, you had an automation with cold DM. Okay, now you go over to setting up some other system with LinkedIn, for instance. But those are more kind of strategic long-term decisions. But when this is something that is going to be done again and again and again anyways, then it can be really, really helpful and useful for getting a lot faster progress with a startup business than if you would do everything yourself, or you or your employees possibly do everything yourself, which when you are a startup, very limited ability to do all those things yourself. So, and then of course you have to choose the right tools. I recommend highly no-code automation tools. Like whether or not you know programming, no-code automation tools saves you so much time. I have a video, as mentioned, that coming out, that has come out now, that compares creating a proposal generator from scratch with code and with a no-code automation tool like Make, and it's just so much more efficient. You can do the exact same thing, which is so much better. Works exactly as well, if not better possibly, when you use this no-code automation tool. So highly powerful. They are very highly recommend checking that out for founders wanting to scale your startup. And and as well, there are also all kinds of implementation challenges that can come in, and here is up to training and good cooperation and so on. but that is more of the cultural side of things. I also have another video on building a data-driven culture, so that's another matter. But I think now we can conclude. This video has been up to 10 minutes. Hopefully this has been a little helpful, at least for getting an idea for why is automation important for scaling your startup. What are the pitfalls and challenges when you're implementing automation in a startup, and how can you actually get started with automating the right things that will actually provide value for your business. So yeah, hope this has been useful. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, what your experiences are, and maybe you have some questions for things you wonder about in terms of automation in startups or businesses in general. Otherwise, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Can't do this without your guys' support. And other than that, we also offer free 30-minute consultation. You can find that in the description below if you want a brief introduction to how to implement this in your startup. And yeah, so I just wish you guys an amazing day forward, and I will see you guys in the next video.